Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Our today's topic is Kyoto Protocol. As we all are aware that environmental problems are the major issues faced by the humanity in present times. From time to time, many international treaties were signed by different countries to curb and control these menace. Among the many international treaties, one of the treaties which was signed to control and check the environmental pollution was Kyoto Protocol. This protocol got its name after Japanese city Kyoto. Kyoto is a Japanese city where this treaty was adopted, so it's named as Kyoto Protocol. Its full form is UNFCCC or UNFCCC. The full form is United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Kyoto Protocol is an international agreement and a treaty that aim to reduce carbon dioxide emissions and the presence of greenhouse gases. This treaty was adopted in December 1997, and it came into force on 16 February 2005, and of November 2009, 187 states have signed and ratified the protocol. Countries that ratified the Kyoto Protocol were assigned maximum carbon emission levels and participate in carbon credit trading. The Kyoto Protocol predominantly targets six greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, hydrofluorocarbons, sulfur hexafluoride, perfluorocarbons. These were the six main greenhouse gases that were targeted in Kyoto Protocol. This protocol, a treaty, it gives many approaches or models to control the CO2 emissions, or it gives many means to the countries to reach to the levels of desirable targets. One approach was to make the use of natural process. It's called sinks. These are the two terms, source and sink. Source is a place where a substance is produced. A sink is where it is utilized. For example, greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide are produced by the burning fossil fuels and other activities, and they are used naturally by plants during the process of photosynthesis. So the plant acts as sink, and the activities and the sources from which this is produced, they act as the source, and the plants act as the sink for the utilization of carbon dioxide. So this sink approach, it was based on the natural processes to remove the greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. This includes the planting of trees. As planting of trees, the more we plant the trees, the more carbon dioxide content of the atmosphere is utilized and is absorbed or sinked in the system. Another approach was an international program called Clean Development Mechanism, in which the developed countries were encouraged to invest in technology and infrastructure in less developed countries.